Welcome back. Well, tonight we are in the American University in Cairo to bring you a very wonderful concert, which is the master project of Nurhan Al-Sibai as a pianist. Let's watch. Well, I have the pleasure today to have with me the great pianist and a little diva for tonight, Nurhan Al-Sibai. How are you doing?
Thank you very much. I'm well, thank you.
Well, I have to admit that you performed greatly today. We were very touched.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
So tell me your whole story with music, because being here today and studying such a thing, so it means that you have a story.
I do have a story. Actually, my story with music started like 4.5 years ago. I've never touched a piano before. I've never, ever. I've never played anything. I used to sing at home. I came in as a business major. I've been studying for like a year and a half. Business, it was never my thing. But then I realized I wasn't so happy doing it. I was a department, I had no idea we had anything musical around here, but then obviously we did. So I started taking a few courses, and then they opened a major. By then there wasn't really a major, but then they opened it. I was actually the first one to major, me and another singer, but I was the first pianist. This is actually the first pianist to ever graduate from the American University in Cairo, and it's such a pleasure that it's an honor for me actually. But yeah, I started 4.5 years ago, so.
But wasn't it a bit risky to do that at the time?
It was. It took me a lot of time and effort to convince everyone to, especially my professors, of course, to take me in. They didn't let me. They weren't okay with it, but then.
What about your parents?
My parents, at first my father was in shock,
Yeah.
honestly, but then no, my parents are very supportive. Like, they're not the kind of stereotypical parents. They're very supportive in that.
How important is it to study? I mean, academically, while you're still, I mean, you're still young. You took such a brave decision.
It is, but at the same time, it's what you love. So no matter what happens, you're gonna be good at it. If that's what you want to do for the rest of it doesn't need much thinking. You know what I'm saying? Especially that I've tried another field and it wasn't really working for me. But
So how did you prepare for tonight's performance?
lots and lots and lots of hours of practice and lack of sleep. I had amazing teachers, very supportive. They've been with me all along, and that's how I got here.
How did you choose the lineup of the pieces you were playing?
I'm usually interested into romantic era and their composers.
Could you tell us more about it?
Sure. Frédéric Chopin, he's my favorite. Another is called Debussy. He's an impressionism, but he's still considered a bit of the romantic era, kind of. The repertoire requires that you have to pick every era, which is the Baroque. So obviously you have to play Bach, not any composer Bach in the Baroque era. And in the classical, you have to pick either Mozart, Beethoven, or Haydn, but usually Mozart or Beethoven's the best. And then the Romantic era, and then Impressionism or Modern. Impressionism is called Debussy. And so you have like specifications, but you're free to pick whatever piece you want by any composer within that era.
How did your tutors help you?
They've been very helpful, very supportive. They've been with me all along. The director of the music program, the former and the current, my teachers, both of them, because I started off with one teacher, and then I was studying with Sofia Salim, and then I've been passed to Elena Damashvili. They're both wonderful. They both help very much.
So what does it take to become a professional musician, in your opinion?
Practice. Hours and hours of endless practice. You basically have no life but that. It takes a lot of practice.
So tell me more about your daily routine.
Well, basically wake up, have coffee, practice, get some sleep or rest or whatever, go out for a few hours or 2 hours maximum. Then you come back, practice and practice and practice again.
So what do you think about the music field lately in Egypt?
Not very good, not very bright, but we're hoping for the best. Like, we're hoping for better. It's expanding. I mean, AC is a start. Yeah. There wasn't anything here, but it's a start.
what are your coming projects?
I have nothing planned yet. I'm graduating, so
Yeah.
that's what I really need to focus on. What comes next comes next.
So when you're a pro singer, what will you be specializing in?
A singer?
I mean, a pianist. Sorry, because I'm a singer, so that's fine.
Never mind. Nothing specific, but if in terms of like pieces and stuff, like I would really focus on romantic and impressionism. They're the best. They're the best to play.
Yeah.
Sensational.
Do you ever?
I do. I did a couple of pieces actually by the help of my professors. I didn't perform them because I was really focusing on my program. But yeah, I do. Yeah, and I'm hoping to continue doing that.
Well, Nurhan, thank you so much. We really had a blast, and we wish you the best of luck ever.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Well, that brings us to the end of this special episode of The Beat. I really hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we did. And until we see you again, feel the beat.